Australia-American Challenge. How about it for third place? He's going to send his car owner into cardiac arrest, I'm sure. He come from deep in the field. How about it driving the V3 for the Essendon Mitsubishi team? Give it up for Ian Loudoun. Brian Stickle from Knoxville Raceway. Ian, you've been up here before. I remember that. How good was that car in that feature event?
It was awesome. You know, we worked towards getting that car on a different racetrack every time we went out there, pretty much. So the boys worked hard, and you know, we changed a lot of things, and weren't sure if it was going to work, but thankfully it did.
David Dixon, we've talked about it all week. Pours so much into this sport, and you've just gone out and railed that car onto a podium finish from deep in the field. He's going to need some heart tablets, I think, if you keep this effort up. You got a little bit left in the tank for Sunday night?
Oh, I'd like to hope so. If we don't, you know, we won't be that far up by the time everyone gets points together and gets out there. So, you know, I think there's more in myself, more in the car. And as you say, I can't thank Dave Dixon enough, Essendon Auto Group. They, you know, put us on the track, and I've asked for a lot of stuff over the last few weeks, and he's given me everything I wanted, and you know, it's paying the fruits.
I don't think a caution would have helped you. You had such a good rhythm going. You correct me if I'm wrong.
You're right. They can hurt or go in your favour. So we were close to Ian there at the end, so it would have only probably got us another spot, and it's half points. So, you know, you rather just keep them going, know where your car is, and then just come back for Sunday night when it actually matters.
I tell you what, I enjoyed it. There's some good racing going on behind you. Did you have any troubles with anyone? Did you think you could have cleared someone a little bit quicker and maybe got to Ian?
Perhaps, you know, I made a couple of wrong decisions, but we made one perfect decision when Robbie and Darren Molyneux got fighting for a position into one, and we went around both of them, and that set up our race to finish third. So, you know, we made the right decisions at the right time, and a couple of wrong ones, but they paid off in our favour, and you know, we're standing up here.
Rattle them off. Thank everyone that helps you.
Yeah, Dave Dixon first and foremost, Gail, Jacob, and Thomas, the whole Dixon family. Just, you know, they put me up at their house on their way down here, and all that sort of stuff. You know, it makes us feel wanted, and you know, Chris Edwards, Justin, Mick. You know, everyone that supports this team that I haven't probably met all of them yet, so I'm looking forward to doing it.
Mate, you're a star. Well done. Come on, folks, make some noise. Third place tonight, Ian Loudoun. Great drive, great result. How good for this guy. Started on the front row. I know he'll be just kicking himself a little. Gave up the win. But how about it, everybody? Welcome him to second place. How about it for Ian Madsen? Ian, you know, Brian took home a bunch of his cash and prize money this year over in Knoxville. Tell me, how does it sit? Runner-up finish. I know you would have dearly loved to have won. You had a great qualifying effort starting on the front row.
Yeah, it's just an awesome point tonight for us, and congratulations to Brooke and the whole cricket team. They did an awesome job, better than us tonight. So yeah, but the big pitch is Sunday night, and we've got ourselves in a really great position, and I just can't wait for it.
Brooke, didn't exactly get away on you. There's a couple of cars between you at various points, but he didn't drive off to the distance by half a lap by any means.
No, he didn't. He was definitely the better car on the night. I kind of got stuck in traffic and spent a little bit too much time on the bottom of 3 and 4, and I think it cost me, but it's still a great night, and congrats to Ian Loudoun too up here as well.
This is your strongest performance in a classic to this point. Put yourself in a good position. You'll be watching with interest tomorrow night, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I'll be here. Race fan as well, so I'll be here for an awesome night's racing, and yeah, just really looking forward to it. Got to thank Dave Sharman and Clinton McKenzie giving me an awesome race car tonight, and Darren and Belinda Goodyear and their whole family for sticking behind me all year, and they can be proud tonight. Callum did a really good job as well, so they should be really proud.
When you started there and you put him to the pole, was there any tips from yourself about how to negotiate those first couple of laps? Because they can be treacherous. That second row, you know, is coming after him.
No, I kind of just told him to just have bigger go as you can, because I said if you don't, you're probably going to get eaten up alive on the start. So he must have done a good job. I know he finished in the top 12 or something, so that's awesome.
Well, credit to yourself, Darren, Belinda as well, from a great team effort in qualifying off the front row. Who else would you like to thank?
I'd just really like to thank Lucas Oil for supporting this great event, and it's getting bigger and bigger each year, and it's awesome to be a part of, and I hope there's many more I can be involved with.
Hey, we've got Sunday night to get through. Don't worry about that. You might be standing up here last minute talking. Well done tonight. Good luck for the rest of the weekend.
Thanks, mate.
Come on, everyone. Put your hands together for your runner-up, Ian Madsen. Great result. He's been up here on a bunch of occasions, including 3 times as a winner of the Classic. Driving for Cricky Motorsports, your feature race winner tonight in the Oval Express Australia-America Challenge. Going to have some noise for Brooke Tatnell. We're completely out of time, we are. Set up tips, and you're reading the Jamie Veal. This is a great article too, by the way.
Well, Michelle and Phil from Oval Express came and gave this to me before the start of the feature race and said, you want to see what Vealy does? So I thought I'd better start reading it, and maybe that's the hot ticket.
I got to give Vealy credit though. He raced his way into a top 5 in a non-stop feature event. Are you impressed by that?
Well, you're going to steal my bloody thunder? I busted my butt. I ate a sour lolly without even flinching. I win the feature race and you want to talk about bloody Veal. What is he, a hometown boy or something?
I told you a couple of minutes ago, we literally were out of time. I thought I'd give you a moment of glory, and that's how we're spending it. In all seriousness, if we can go that way, is this as good a start as you've had for probably 5 years at this event?
Yeah, look, you know, we've always put ourselves in the right place at the end of the weekend. Over the last 10 years, we've been on the podium several times and had a win. But yeah, this is definitely the best kickoff we've had in probably 5 years. So definitely looking forward to what's ahead. We had a super nice race car. The boys at Cricket Motorsports, Dylan and Finchy, and all the guys have done an awesome job, Benny. And you know, transport equipment hire car just rolled around there pretty nice. So we got a little bit in reserve, and you know, we've just got to get to the point where we can teach Brian it's Premier, not Premier.
That's what I said to him. Knoxville. Does anybody else other than America call it Knoxville? Knoxville.
Hey, I'm not arguing there's that many Americans out there. They'll probably beat me up.
Track conditions. In fairness, it took rubber. We threw a lot of different scenarios at the guys tonight. How difficult was it to overcome those and make the right choices on the car setup?
It was pretty easy for me. I just said the boys do whatever you want, get the car right and I'll drive it. And you know, look, it doesn't matter whether it took rubber or it didn't. You know, it's one of those scenarios. The racetrack's the racetrack, and everyone's got to do the best they can on that racetrack. And look, I think it might hurt us a little bit on points come Sunday night. Ian and I were just talking about that. And hey, whatever it is, there's 40 laps to get the job done. And at the end of the deal, the best guy's going to win it.
You might just be that man. Anybody else you'd like to thank?
Yeah, big thank you to you know, Lucas Oils for supporting, you know, not just the Classic, but the support they put into this town. And you know, especially these race fans, we've got an awesome crowd here, and you know, Sunday night's going to be one hell of a night.
I know you've got a big race coming up in Bunbury too, the national title, none bigger than you'd like to win down there for the Cricket Motorsports outfit. But is this the biggest race of the year that you plan around? Of course, you commit so much to come back out and race for.
Look, I plan everything around the next race, and but this is one big thing on that checklist that you've got to get out. It's the first one you've got to knock off for the year. You know, the way we look at it, the first big one is the Classic, then it's the title, and then wrap up World Series. It's how I approach it every year. And you know, fortunately, with the money that's in the sport right now, especially this event, it was what makes it possible for the race fans to see so many Americans come over, and you know, for me to bring my family over here and do what I love.
Great job, well done.
Thanks, buddy. Hope everyone enjoyed it, and see you all Sunday night.
Come on, folks, make some noise. Your feature race winner tonight, Brooke Tatnell.